Hi. Most of you have probably looked through history books or watched old news clips of military operations from World War I, II, or Vietnam. Some pictures even dating back to the Civil War. These images were captured by some of the first public affairs personnel and news reporters on the battlefield. Fast forward to today, where almost everyone carries a camera on a cell phone and can push live video to anywhere in the world through the internet. And news media can have a story broadcast to an audience of millions within minutes. Let's not forget about social media, where Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter and other sites provide a forum for engagement where people can share, post, and comment on topics from around the world. As members of the military and South Carolina National Guard, we've been entrusted by the public to serve and be ready to respond when called. Last year alone, the National Guard across the nation responded to ice storms, tornadoes, floods, and other emergencies. We also have units who continue to deploy overseas. When we are called, we can expect the public and news media are going to be very engaged. Conditions may be devastating and lives may be lost. Think back to recent floods and hurricanes when areas were destroyed and people were stranded on rooftops. It's important for you to be aware in today's 24/7 news cycle, all of us will be in the public's eye. Anytime you are responding, expect you will have your pictures taken, recorded, and comments posted about your operations and what you are doing to help. In today's world, we are always on camera. As the Director of Public Affairs, my team and I want to share a few tips to keep in mind anytime you are responding and have media request an interview while you perform your role as a member of the South Carolina National Guard. The 3 areas we'll cover include media interviews, posting to social media, and the South Carolina National Guard sites. First, you can expect media interest will be very high if we are called. If media come in your area, the first thing is to make sure the area is safe. If you see any hazards, ensure you let them know and advise them where it is they can set up and be safer. If it does not interfere with your mission, designate someone who can best provide expertise what you are doing to support. Generally, as soon as they get a short interview, they have what they need for their story. If you do not feel comfortable being interviewed, it is always fine to politely decline. We have prepared some media interview tip cards to assist. The top 3 things to remember when an interview is: first, only answer what you know is fact. Stay in your lane. Second, relax. Just look and speak to the reporter. And if you don't know an answer, just tell them you don't know. And third, we understand you may be in difficult circumstances, but if it is possible, it's always a good idea to have a buddy check your uniform before you do a stand-up interview on camera. The second thing we will talk about is posting to social media. When you are supporting a mission, your top priority should be focused on the mission and not posting to your personal social media. You may be driving through areas of devastation, see families who have lost everything or even lost loved ones. For the public to see the National Guard posting images of these tragic events on their personal social media is not only insensitive, it is inappropriate. We are afforded access to the secure areas for a reason, to do our jobs to mitigate suffering and save lives and property. Put yourselves in their shoes before you post. Remember, once it's out there, it cannot be taken back. We will have public affairs representatives documenting and have trained members in the units to serve as unit public affairs representatives to assist in collecting images to share of your response efforts. This brings us to the South Carolina National Guard sites. On the media cards are the sites where we will be posting about our response efforts, as well as critical information as it is shared through our other agencies. Let your family and friends know about these sites, especially the South Carolina Emergency Management Division site. We want everyone to be safe, perform our missions, and return home safely to your families. You are what make our communities great because you are the community. If you have any questions or concerns about public affairs, our contact information is on the media cards or call 803-299-4327. We are here to support you. Thank you for all you do.